Hey guys, this is Amit and you are watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between Poco M3 Pro 5G versus Realme 8 5G. And we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, body of the devices, features, communication chips and about the prices. And in the end of the video, I will tell you which one is better according to me. So watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let the comparison start with the camera of the devices. Talking about the rear camera of the devices, M3 Pro have triple camera setup, 48 megapixel of wide camera, 2 megapixel of macro camera and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. Whereas Realme 8 also comes with triple camera setup, 48 megapixel of wide camera, 2 megapixel of macro camera and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. So it's a tie here because both of the devices have same camera sensors. And about the front camera of the devices, M3 Pro have 8 megapixel of wide camera, whereas Realme 8 have 16 megapixel of wide camera. So the winner here is Realme 8 because it have 16 megapixel of wide camera. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. M3 Pro have dual LED flash, HDR and panorama, whereas Realme 8 have LED flash, HDR and panorama. So the winner here is M3 Pro because it have dual LED flash. And about the video recording options in the devices, M3 Pro can shoot full HD video max at 30 fps and Realme 8 also can shoot full HD video max at 30 fps. It's a tie here because both of the devices have same camera sensors. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. M3 Pro have Android 11 support, whereas Realme 8 also have Android 11 support. So it's a tie here. And about the user interface of the devices, M3 Pro have MIUI, whereas Realme 8 have Realme UI. So I will call it a tie because both of the devices have different user interface, so it's up to you. Which UI you like it or not, it's up to you. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. M3 Pro is powered by Dimensity 700 5G based on 7nm processor, whereas Realme 8 also powered by Dimensity 700 5G based on 7nm processor. So I will call it a tie because both of the devices have same processing speed. And about this GPU of the devices, M3 Pro is packed with Mali G57, whereas Realme 8 is also packed with Mali G57. So it's a tie here because both of the devices can give you same FPS in games. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. M3 Pro can clock at 2.2 GHz based on octa-core Cortex chipset, whereas Realme 8 can clock at 2.2 GHz based on octa-core Cortex chipset. So again, it's a tie because both of the devices have same clock speed. And about the RAM variants in the devices, M3 Pro comes with 2 RAM variants, 4 and 6 GB of RAM variants, whereas Realme 8 have 3 RAM variants, 4, 6 and 8 GB of RAM variants. So clearly the winner here is Realme 8 because it have high RAM capacity. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. M3 Pro comes with 2 storage options, 64 and 128 GB, whereas Realme 8 also have 2 storage options, 64 and 128 GB. So clearly it's a tie because both of the devices have same read and write speed. And about the external storage of the devices, M3 Pro have dedicated card slot, whereas Realme 8 also have dedicated card slot. So it's a tie. Moving to the display features of the devices, let's start with the display size of the devices. M3 Pro have 6.5 inches of display, whereas Realme 8 also have 6.5 inches of display. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same display size. And about the screen to body ratio of the devices, M3 Pro have approximately 83.7%, whereas Realme 8 have 83.9%. So again, it's a tie because both the devices have approximately the same ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. M3 Pro comes with Full HD Plus display. On the other hand, Realme 8 also have Full HD Plus display. So it's a tie here. And about the display type of the devices, M3 Pro have IPS LCD display having 90 Hz of refresh rate, whereas Realme 8 have IPS LCD display having 90 Hz of refresh rate. So again, it's a tie because both of the devices can give you same viewing experience in playing games. Moving to the body features of the devices, let's start with the thickness of the devices. M3 Pro have 8.9 mm of thickness, whereas Realme 8 have 8.5 mm of thickness. So the clear winner here is Realme 8 because of slimmer body design it have. Talking about the weight of the devices, M3 Pro comes with 190 grams of weight, whereas Realme 8 have 185 grams of weight. So it's a tie because both of the devices have approximately the same weight. And about the protective glass of the devices, M3 Pro have Gorilla Glass 3, whereas Realme 8 also have Gorilla Glass 3. So it's a tie here because both of the devices can give you same protection. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. M3 Pro have plastic back with plastic frame, whereas Realme 8 have plastic back with plastic frame. So it's a tie here because both of the devices have same build quality. And about the SIM options in their devices, both of their devices have dual nano SIM support, so it's a tie. Moving to some of the most important features of the devices, let's start with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. M3 Pro have side mounted fingerprint scanner. In the other side, Realme 8 also have side mounted fingerprint scanner, so I will call it a tie. And about the sensors in their devices, M3 Pro have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass, whereas Realme 8 also have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass. So again, it's a tie. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. M3 Pro have 5000 mAh of battery capacity, whereas Realme 8 also have 5000 mAh of battery capacity. So clearly it's a tie here because both of the devices have same capacity. Let's talk about the charging speed of the devices. M3 Pro have 18 watts of fast charging, whereas Realme 8 have 18 watts of fast charging too. So again, it's a tie. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. M3 Pro comes with normal speakers, whereas Realme 8 have normal speakers too. So again, it's a tie. And about the headphone jack of the devices, M3 Pro have 3.5mm of headphone jack, whereas Realme 8 also have. So it's a tie. Moving to the communication chips in the devices, starting with the WLAN of the devices. Both of the devices have Wi-Fi AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot. So it's a tie. And about the Bluetooth version of the devices, M3 Pro have 5.1 generation of Bluetooth, whereas Realme 8 also have. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same generation of Bluetooth. Let's talk about the positioning chips in the devices. M3 Pro have AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo and BDS, whereas Realme 8 have AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo, BDS and QSS. So clearly the winner here is Realme 8 because it have QSS sensor. And about the USB connectivity of the devices, M3 Pro comes with 2nd gen of Type-C connector, whereas Realme 8 also have 2nd gen of Type-C connector, but it have OTG support. So the winner here is Realme 8. Moving to the price of the devices, in the international market, starting range of M3 Pro is around $180, whereas Realme 8 is available from $230. In the international market, M3 Pro have starting range from 16,000 rupees, whereas Realme 8 is available from 14,500 rupees. So the conclusion of the video is, in the camera it's a tie, in the performance it's a tie, in the display it's a tie, in the body segment it's a tie, in the features of the device it's tie, in the communication chips it's a tie, and about the prices the winner is Realme 8. So the decision is totally yours. Which device you like the most so far, and let me know in the comment below what do you think, which device is better for you. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our video, share this video and subscribe to our channel. Comment what you thought in the comment below. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like our page TechDad. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram ID on the screen. This is Amit and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.